PVZ2 is a game with plants. PVZ2 is a game with zombies. The aim of the game is to defeat the zombies, and there's a lot of ways to deal with them. Cabbage, corn, coconuts, spores, spikes, ground spikes, fans, celery, stars, literally lightning, fire, garlic, boom, boom again, but also peas. Tons and tons of peas. But the plant I want to focus on is him, Peashooter. Probably the worst pea plant out of all of them. Heck, this is probably the worst plant in the entire game. I'm pretty sure you can understand why, but I'm going to spend the next 6 minutes explaining why anyways. Straight shooters are the worst plant type in the game. Why? Well, think about it. They can get countered by excavator, get blocked by graves, and so on. There's a lot of problems with straight shooters. Lobber plants don't have to deal with this problem and are by extension better. And if something is better than you, that means you are bad. How exactly am I meant to hit the zombie when there's this huge grave in the way? Oh, and also, some of the best plants of the game aren't straight shooters. Think Ultimato, for example. It shoots, well, bad example, spikeweed. Spikeweed isn't a straight shooter, and it's one of the best plants in the entire game. These plants do exist. Now that I've completely crushed this argument, you might be wondering, Diamond, why Peashooter specifically and not any other straight shooter or P-based shooter? Well, Peashooter is the least creative plant in the entire seed roster. I mean, come on! We have Repeater, Three-peater, Mega Gatling Pea, Pea-vine, Pea-pod, Split Pea, Snow Pea, Sling Pea, Peanut technically, Snap Pea really technically, Fire Peashooter, Electric Peashooter, Shadow Peashooter, Goo Peashooter, Primal Peashooter, and PopCap really said, yeah, Peashooter. Like, can you get more lazy than that? Every other pea slinger at least does something mildly interesting. You'd expect a basic plant like Repeater to shoot only one pea, but it shoots two, which is, as I said, mildly interesting. In mods, it's no different either. Mods straight up don't do anything with Peashooter, except whatever ECLISE Alpha is trying to pull. They keep it vanilla, which is really weird. If you're not gonna do anything to this useless excuse for a plant, why include it in the first place? Another problem I have with Peashooter are its absolutely horrible stats. One of them can take out a basic mildly fine, but you have to give it the largest possible advantage for it to be able to defeat a conehead. That is horrible. If it had some splash or AoE or anything, it would have been fine, but it doesn't. It has horrible damage with a horrible attack rate. The fact that more people aren't talking about this genuinely baffles me. Peashooter falls off hard in mid-game. It even starts to have some competition with her a couple levels later. Bloomerang, which is another good non-straight shot. Never mind. It also synergizes terribly with other plants, apart from Torchwood and Peavine, but there's better alternatives like the repeatedly aforementioned Repeater. Since all it does is shoot a pea, there's not much room for synergy. Doesn't even have any special abilities, so it doesn't even have that going for it. It's literally just a pea. In conclusion, I hope I have made this video 6 minutes long so that my remark earlier makes sense. Peashooter is such a useless plant. It gets outclassed by literally every other plant in the game. Even Sunflower does better than it somehow. It's a filler plant, like the many filler plants in this game and the prequel. Just here to solve one single measly problem that could be solved by literally every other plant, like with Blover or Planturn. It solves one simple problem: getting past the tutorial to actually play the game. How despicable! Anyways, I'm gonna go eat because I am very hungry right now from all this talking. Oh, and happy April Fools. I love Creeps' content. It's the reason I'm here making these videos in the first place. Yeah. This isn't meant to attack Creeps or anyone that likes his content. I like his content. Yeah. This has been Diamond, and have a good one.